Hello, 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 everyone. Lovely to see you. Hope you're all having a good day. Welcome to another week here on Homechoir. All is well here at Homechoir Towers. Katie is home now for the holidays, so she's been working really hard. She really has. She's done a grand job for us today. So she is playing the PlayStation of the just and enjoying a nice plate of lunch. Anna is downstairs beavering away on recordings and all sorts of other things. And we have a guest in the house, the one and only Mr. Mark Strawn, BEM of Choir of the Earth, has popped in to see us, and he's going to be joining me here in the studio for a broadcast on Choir of the Earth's channel, which is going to be a 3-hour epic, everyone, starting at 3 o'clock. Do consider coming along and joining us. It's called Over to You Too. It is completely free to take part in and to watch. And it's going to include a whole load of lovely Choir of the Earth pieces and a whole lot of banter. Rather amusingly, he and I are rather colour coordinated today, in that we're both wearing bright red socks and Father Christmas colours. I wonder why that might be. Well, let me just run through my all-important sound checks before we get to the business of our session together today, which is some gorgeous, gorgeous Christmas music. And in particular, we're looking today at Holst's In the Bleak Midwinter. Lovely piece. Really, really lovely. I won't hear a word against it. Several of my choristers, past and present, have said, I don't like it, it's a dirge. And to which I always say, well, then you're not singing it right. So let's see. Let's see what we can do about that. Let me check everything's working. Piano's sounding okay. Could have a little bit more, I think. Yeah, I think we'll get away with that. The acoustic here. Oh, lovely. Patchway Cathedral sounding fabulous today. Let's check our tracks. We should have Joy to the World. Lovely. It is, of course, Sankta Lucia Day tomorrow, and so we will have the beautiful rendition as sung for us by our very own Norb. And I should also have Norb in a box here. I don't know if Norb is here live today. There he is.
Sunday.
There we are. So Norb is going to help us with the Swedish, as he did last year. And then we will sing with Norb, and we will sing in Swedish for all of those celebrating Sankta Lucia Day tomorrow. We've got In the Bleak Midwinter, as promised.
In the bleak midwinter, frosty winds made more.
Splendid. People are saying you prefer the dark. The dark is lovely. And Bob Chilcott's done a version of In the Bleak as well. But there was something so pure about Holst's version. I love it. We also have Stille Nacht today. And to finish, something a little bit more bouncy, Masters in This Hall. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. So those are your tracks today, with some special guest stars, as I say. Norb is going to do some pronunciation for us. Seems everything's working. I've got a cup of coffee, which is very much needed today. Cheers all. And we've got lots of lovely people here chatting away, and I should be right with all of you in a minute. But as always, I'd like to start by welcoming those of you who are catching up with Homechoir after we've streamed live, maybe even days from now. Thank you so much for coming along. You might even have stumbled across this video looking for someone to teach you Holst's In the Bleak Midwinter, and this might be your first time at Homechoir, in which case you are very welcome. My name is Ben. It is my huge privilege and honour to lead this global community of singers and friends. So I hope you enjoy the session, and if you don't fancy sitting around whilst I natter on and chat and so on, and want to jump straight to the teaching, after this video is streamed, it will all be time-stamped, and you can jump straight to the teaching and miss out all of the banter. Now, those of you who are watching live, but not necessarily in the chat, a very, very good afternoon to you, or good morning, or good evening, or good night. Whatever time of day you're watching, you are all so, so welcome. I shall start by welcoming, of course, Helene and Bill and Val in California. A very good morning to you. Hello to Sue and Tony. Hello to Sally and Annie and Maureen. And to Charlotte and Nikki and Anne and Linda and Val and Huyen and Katie and everyone. Patricia has just said in the comments, it is the season to be kind. Wiser words were never spoken, Patricia. Thank you so much for that. 'Tis indeed the season to be kind. And with that in mind, I'm going to turn my attention to the lovely folks here in the live chat. A very good afternoon to all of you. Lots of people saying how cold it is. that there's snow and ice around. There's still a little bit of snow left over here in Bristol from the flurry we had yesterday. So just all take care, all right? Walk safely. You don't want to do what I did and have a bit of a tumble, as I did last week. Managed, I think, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, to crack a rib. Yeah, I had a little tumble on the ice on Thursday. Thought I'd just bruised myself. I'm pretty sure I've cracked a rib. So that's been fun. Ow. Anyway, it's all fine. I've just got to be a big boy and get on with it. But I don't want anyone else to follow suit, okay? I know you're all good at following the conductor, but don't follow me on that front. All right, all is well. Let me welcome everyone who's here this afternoon. Hello, Alison. Hello, Angela. Hello, Carol. Hello, Christine. Hello, Dave. Hello, Jill. Hello, Eileen. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Emma. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Gwyn. Hello, Anna. Hello, Irina. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Jane. Hello, Jane. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Jill. Hello, Jill. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Kit Kat. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Linda. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Mary. Hello, Michael. Hello, Mike. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Ruth. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Sean. Hello, Stuart. Hello, Susanna. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, Terry. Hello, Virginia. Hello, all of you. Take the drugs. Grin and bear it. Absolutely. This is the thing. Not much point in doing anything except, well, just kind of getting on with it, really, folks. The good news is that I don't have any more gigs outside the house. All of my events between now and the big day are right here in the studio. And so, yeah, I think I'll be all right. But bless you all. Thank you so much. It's hard to sing with a cracked rib. Yeah, I did it on Thursday. And all the advice was take it easy. So, yeah, absolutely. I've only got a Christmas carol service to conduct on Friday night and then an all-day Messiah on Saturday. But, that's why the good Lord invented ibuprofen. And got through it fine. It's a bit sore yesterday. I'm fine today. As I say, a little bit sore. Elgar has arrived and stomped all over the computer. Hello, Elgar. Hello, Jackie. Good afternoon to you. Hello to Andrew. Great to see you. Welcome. I do hope you enjoy. Hello, Mary. Hello, Kareth. Good afternoon to all of you. I hate to miss anyone off the list, so I hope I've said hello to everyone. There's Leslie as well. Splendid. Hi, all of you. Ben has trouble when he gets to... Yeah, quite possibly. Fantastic. Well, we'll be starting in a minute. Kit says, silly boy, Ben. Well, I didn't do it on purpose, Kit Kat. I didn't wake up that morning and think, do you know what? I think I'm going to fall face down on the floor in a car park and embarrass myself in front of a whole load of people. That seems like a good idea. Oh, goodness me. All is well, though. Solar-powered watch. Oh, that sounds interesting. Jane says, is it afternoon already? I'm afraid it is, Jane. The days are flying by. Hello, Colette. Lovely to see you. Suzanne says, be very careful if it hurts. Don't breathe too deeply. Thank you, Suzanne. No, I'm very lucky to share this house with a very wise lady, a former general practitioner who has been very good at dispensing all important advice. Hello to Julie. Good afternoon. And hello to Glennis. I didn't miss you. You were just hiding behind a pillar. Lovely to see you. Hello, Jenny, who's interviewing people in Trondheim. Oh, BBC was interviewing people in Trondheim, -20. Goodness me. Oh, my goodness. Well, anyway, look, I think we should get started, don't you? We've got some gorgeous music to sing this afternoon, so make sure you have everything you need. There are scores available in the description of this video, somewhere, I think, down there, possibly. If you click show more, and then you have to click again, and you'll see all of the all important information about Homechoir, and in particular the scores, where they are available. I will also show the score on screen for In the Bleak Midwinter, as we'll be learning that one in parts. Not the sort of thing we usually do on a Monday, but it's, do you know what, it's nearly Christmas. You deserve it. Make sure you've got your drinks handy, and I'm going to ask you to sing, I feel like a C9 chord today. So a C, an E, a G, or stick that D in at the top if you're feeling super sweet. Let's sing Homechoir and start the show. Here we go, a nice deep breath, and... Oh, beautiful. You sing so well, everyone. And just on that, just huge thanks to everyone who has been singing and sending. I've been receiving all sorts of wonderful submissions from all over the world. And just this morning, I was doing some work. Bear in mind the deadline is until tomorrow, but doing some work on Creator of the Stars of Night, which is sounding superb for something that we learnt and then sang and then sent all in one session. My goodness me, it might be the best we've done so far. It really is tremendous. So join me for our broadcasts over the next few days, and you will get to hear not just that, but all of our recent Sing and Sends. Massive thanks to all of you. Massive thanks to Julie and Andreas, who, despite being ill, have still been putting all of those files in the Dropbox, and I really do appreciate it, and we all do. So thank you, folks. Let's have a look at what we're doing today. So we'll start with Joy to the World in a minute, a little bit of Handel to start our week. Then we'll sing Sankta Lucia for everyone out there, particularly in Sweden, but in the Nordic countries, who are celebrating that day of lights, the day of Saint Lucia, Sankta Lucia. And we'll have a special guest star, dear Norb in Germany, who has done a pronunciation guide and even sung for us. So we will learn from him and then sing along with the great Norb. That's the second item. Then on to In the Bleak Midwinter, which is going to be learnt and sung in 4 parts. This is the Holst version, so relatively simple to learn and very, very beautiful to sing. We'll then sing Stille Nacht. We've sung the Silent Night. We sang it in English. Time to sing it in the correct German. And then finishing today with Masters in this hall. Now, looking ahead to the rest of this week, of course, on Wednesday, we will be learning the Berlioz's Shepherd's Farewell, which is a lovely, lovely piece, very, very appropriate for this time of year. And again, learning that one in multiple parts. It's more than 4 parts, actually. In a couple of places, it's even 8 parts. So we'll devote all of our time on Wednesday to learning that one in parts. And by the end of it, you'll know it really well. And then on Friday, to make up for all of the, I suppose, hard work, it's not the word I want to use, all of the hard fun we're going to have learning these parts in harmony. We're going to sing some jazz. Back to the jazz club, ladies and gents, to sing some Christmas pieces in a more laid-back and relaxed style. And then, of course, I'll sing Sunday, where we will be hearing the premiere of your recording of Creator of the Stars of Night, possibly even a little bit of Gaudete as well. So looking forward to that enormously. To remind you, next week we're going to be having live broadcasts on the 19th and the 21st. As always, those will be slightly longer than usual because they are our last live broadcasts of 2022, and I may even take some requests at that point. Then on the 23rd, we're going to have what we're calling a very Homechoir Christmas, which is all you, all festive music with some lovely stock footage. And then on the 31st, something we're all working hard on here, the whole family, is Homechoir's 2022 Year in Review. Don't miss it. It will be a YouTube premiere with lots of pre-filmed stuff. But we have accomplished a huge amount as a community this year, and we want to recognise that in a special show. So that's what's coming up. All the news, of course, that's fit to print about Homechoir is in our newsletter, including links to all our shows as they are released. So do sign up for that. There's no charge. We promise never to spam you. Honest Scout's honour. Just go to homechoir.org, fill in the form, and you are done. Don't forget to tell us when your birthday is, because if it is your birthday, we'll sing you happy birthday. With that in mind, everyone, there are no birthdays to celebrate today. The next ones will be celebrated on Wednesday, but we'll get warmed up, shall we? Let's roll our shoulders round and then roll them back the other way. Wonderful. And bring your shoulders up to your ears. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, let your shoulders fall and relax. And just roll that head around. Keep yourself nicely relaxed. Of course, what I always say to singers at this time of year is when you go out in the cold weather, if it is cold where you are, wear a scarf. Protect this part, and you'll definitely feel the benefit as the winter progresses. Okay. Let's start by humming together. Nice deep breath, and... very much indeed, ladies and gents. Well, we've arrived in the right key. We're going to be singing now Joy to the World. I'm going to bring the words up on screen. This one is a bit of Handel, and a very, very appropriate piece for this time of year, full of fun, full of typical Handelian features. One of the things I want to point out actually with this one, and I always say to choirs when they sing it, be sure to treat it like a piece of Baroque music. Don't just sing it, as I've been saying to all my live choirs recently, like you're chopping cucumbers. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. We don't want to have a sort of disjointed, choppy sort of sound. We want a lovely, flowing line. And the other thing to note, everyone, is the last word of each verse is actually one of the most important words in the entire verse. So when you sing that last line, heaven and nature sing, sing is the important word. And likewise repeat the sounding joy as far as the curse is found and the wonders of his love. So if you think of each verse as a little journey to an ultimate destination, which is that last word, grow through the verse, aim for that last word. That is your destination, and then you will understand everything that dear Mr. Handel, who is still sitting behind me in his mug, okay, because it was a handle, it was a mug without a handle, so I had to put a handle in it. You'll get everything that dear Mr. Handel wanted. Here we go, everyone, with Anna on soprano, Joy to the World. Nice deep breath.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive a King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the earth, the Saviour reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains, repeat the sounding joys, repeat the sounding joys, repeat, repeat the sounding joy.
Deep breath.
No more let sins and sorrows grow, nor thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings flow, far as the curse is found, far as the curse is found, far as the curse is found.
Now a bit more stately to finish. Deep breath.
He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love.
Splendid. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much. Some great comments there. People enjoying the harmonies. People who've never sung that third verse before. Poor old Kit Kat struggling along. Yeah, that was D major at Baroque pitch, which is, I'm afraid, D flat major. And your lovely lever harp, I don't think, can cope with that one. It's a bit like Scotty in the Starship Enterprise. You know, just she cannot take any more, Captain. Cheers. Now, let's move on to our next piece, everyone, which is a very, very special piece. We all know Santa Lucia, or Santa Lucia, I should say. Well, every year, particularly in Sweden, but I do understand in a number of Nordic countries, the feast of Saint Lucia, of Sankta Lucia, is recognised and observed, and it's a very special day for those people, particularly, as I understand, in Sweden. And dear Norb, 2 years ago, took the time to send us a pronunciation guide and these words for this version of Santa Lucia called Sankta Lucia. And I'm going to turn over to Norb, who's going to help us with the Swedish. Thank you so much to Norb of 2 years ago. Have a little listen, folks, and we will then sing along with him. Here we go.
Sankta Lucia in Swedish. First. Natten går tunga fjät runt gård och stuva. Kring jord som soln förlät skuggorna ruva. Då i vårt mörka hus stiger med tända ljus Sankta Lucia, Sankta Lucia. I try to sing.
So, I hope you were listening. Let's just have that one more time, Norb, and then we'll sing it along. Here we go.
Sankta Lucia in Swedish. First. Natten går tunga fjät runt gård och stuva. Kring jord som soln förlät skuggorna ruva. Då i vårt mörka hus stiger med tända ljus Sankta Lucia, Sankta Lucia.
There we are. Now, Norb very kindly then sang it for us, and I took Norb's recording and just a little bit of tinkering, stretched a couple of the notes out, and then accompanied his recording. So let's sing along with Norb leading everyone, for everyone in Sweden, everyone celebrating Sankta Lucia Day, which is tomorrow. Here is this wonderful piece just for you. Here we go.
Natten går tunga fjät runt gård och stuva. Kring jord som sol förlät skuggorna ruva. Natten går tunga fjät runt gård och stuva. Kring jord som sol förlät skuggorna ruva. Då i vårt mörka hus stiger med tända ljus Sankta Lucia, Sankta Lucia. Då i vårt mörka hus stiger med tända ljus Sankta Lucia, Sankta Lucia.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Norb, for sending that in to us a couple of years ago now. But this is the lovely thing about Home Choir, of course. Every time you send us a recording, you send us your wonderful contributions, they become part of what we do. So again, to everyone celebrating the special day for Sankta Lucia, I hope you have a wonderful time. Light a light for all of us here in Home Choir. Now let's move on and have a look at our teaching for today. We're going to be looking at In the Bleak Midwinter in 4 parts. Lots of people saying, lovely singing, Norb. Indeed, beautifully sung. Well, he is a member of Home Choir. All right, we're a good choir, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, and as you will hear later on this week. So let's have a look at the 4 parts of this. Now, we're singing 4 out of the 5 verses. I've left out the 3rd verse. All right, lovely as this piece is, we all have things to do and places to go after this. So we'll only do 4 verses, 1, 2, 4, and 5. And so let's just remind ourselves of the tune. And of course, the score for this is in the description. Let's sing that first line together. Here we go. And in the bleak midwinter, frosty winds made mourn. Then the next line goes, earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. With me. And earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. One of the keys to this was not to let it get too slow. Okay, it's still got to be music. We then sing, snow had fallen, snow, snow, snow on snow. And keep this one in particular flowing and think about the snow falling as you're singing. Here we go. And snow had fallen, snow, snow, snow on snow. Then the last line. In the bleak midwinter, long ago. And in the bleak midwinter, long ago. So that's the main melody, and everyone is cordially invited to sing that along. But there is a whole load of lovely harmony. And the alto goes... In the bleak midwinter, frosty winds made moan. With me, altos. In the bleak midwinter, frosty winds made moan. Phrasing it all beautifully for me. We then sing, earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. With me, earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. We then sing, snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. And the last line. In the bleak midwinter, long ago. With me. In the bleak midwinter, long ago. It's a really nice line. Tenors sing. In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan. With me. And in the bleak midwinter, frosty winds made moan. Make sure whenever you're singing moan, particularly if you're moving on it, we get that moan as if we are moaning like the winds. Then the next line. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. With me. And earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Third line, starting on a note just above. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. That's the best bit. Ready, tenors? And snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. And then in the bleak midwinter, long ago. And in the bleak midwinter, long ago. And last but not least, bassos. With me, please, basses. And in the bleak midwinter, frosty winds made moan. Nice deep chesty voice there. We then sing. With me. And earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Splendid. We then sing. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. With me, basses. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. And the last line. In the bleak midwinter, long ago. Or you can go down at the end. So there we are, ladies and gents. What I think we'll do is we'll sing it all the way through. Remember, we're not doing verse 3. Okay, we're doing verses 1, 2, 4, and 5. I was going to change to the words, but I think I'll leave the score on screen. I hope that's a wise decision. And if it is a little bit small, consider grabbing that PDF from the description. It's got all the words on it a little bit bigger. So those notes, brand new recording by Patchway Cathedral Choir. Here we go, everyone. Nice deep breath and...
In the bleak midwinter, frosty winds made moan, as the father's iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long ago. Our God cannot hold him, nor does sustain. Heaven and earth shall flee away when he comes to reign. In the bleak midwinter, the stable place sufficed. The Lord God Almighty, Jesus Christ.
Verse 4.
Angels and archangels may have gathered there. Cherubim and seraphim throng the air, but his mother darling in her maiden bleeds, worshipped the beloved with a kiss. What can I give you, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what I can I give my heart.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed that. Something very, very traditional for our Monday sing. And we'll have a look at that again, I think, at some point between now and Christmas. But if you've always wanted to learn that one in harmony, there you are. And a great, great piece. It really is. Nothing dirgy about that at all. You just got to take it at the right speed, sing it musically, and suddenly it comes to life. Now, let's move swiftly on because we have two more numbers to look at today, and the next one is, well, it's a classic. It's possibly the Christmas classic. We're going to sing Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht, and this is a version that I recorded 2 years ago, again before I'd had cracked how to sing at the soprano pitch, so it is a male voice version, but the score in the description has all the correct parts. So let's sing in the original language that this was conceived in, the wonderful Stille Nacht. Here we go. Deep breath.
Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, alles schläft, einsam wacht, nur das traute hochheilige Paar. Holde Knabe im lockigen Haar, Schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe.
Everybody.
Schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe. Schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe.
Verse 2.
Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, Hirten ist gut gemacht, durch den Engel Halleluja, thront es laut von fern und nah, Christ der Retter ist da. Christ der Retter ist da.
Everybody.
Christ der Retter ist da. Christ der Retter ist da.
And now all together.
Stille Lied, heilige, heilige Gottes Sohn, so wie laut die Liebe aus deines göttlichen Taune schlägt die rettende Stimme, Christ in deines Gebot, Christ in deiner Gebot.
And again.
Christ in deiner Gebot, Christ in deiner Gebot.
There we are, everyone. I always teach that version to my face-to-face choirs this time of year. I just love that. Just a dainty little German dance. It's lovely. Again, just getting rid of these dirges. This when it was Silent Night. Oh goodness me! The moment the choir starts singing at that sort of tempo, you start looking at your watch thinking, how long is this going on for? Well, I hope you're not looking at your watches yet, because we still have time for one more. And this one is definitely bright and up-tempo. Not necessarily in a major mode, but certainly get your toes tapping and those shoulders going. So join in with me and my cantilè from last year with our wonderful rendition of Masters in This Hall. Here we go. Masters in this hall, hear ye news today, brought from oversea, and ever I you pray.
Noel, 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 sing we clear, Ulpanarvel, folk on earth, born is God sung so dear. Noel, 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 sing we loud, God today hath both for praise and cast down the proud.
Verse 2. Going o'er the hills, through the milk-white snow, heard the lambs to bleat, and saw the wind to blow.
Noel, 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 sing we clear, Ulpanarvel, folk on earth, born is God's son so dear. Noel, 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 sing we loud, God today hath both for praise and cast down the proud.
Verse 3. Here we go. Shepherds men ye one sat among the sheep. No man spoke more word than they had been asleep.
Noel, 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 sing we clear, Ulpanarvel, folk on earth, born is God's son so dear. Noel, 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 sing we loud, God today hath more for praise and cast down the proud.
Verse 4. Then to Bethlehem town went we two by two, saw the newborn babe laid in a manger low.
Noel, 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 sing we clear, Ulpanarvel,
comes that canticle. This is Christ the Lord, masters be glad. Christmas is coming, and no one should be sad. Noel, 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 sing we clear. Open our folk, what earth born is God's Son so dear. Noel, 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 sing we loud. God today hath born for praise and passed down the cloud. Oh, goodness me. Well, hopefully that got your toes tapping, as I say, got the old pulse up a couple of beats a minute and a big smile on your face, because that, of course, is what Home Choir is all about. Now, join me on Wednesday, if you can, for our teaching for the Berlioz's Shepherd's Farewell. It's a more substantial piece than that in the Bleak Midwinter with multiple parts, so we'll take our time. And we'll learn it line by line, as we usually do on a Wednesday. And then on Friday, we're in the jazz club again. So something a bit more chilled out, laid back, and something to take you into the weekend. Now, if you are around in about half an hour and you have some time, why not join me and Mark, who'll be sitting right next to me here in the studio, and we're going to be putting up a special 3-hour epic production called Over to You Two, where we're going to play a whole load of wonderful Choir of the Earth pieces, and you are also very welcome to come along and be part of that. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy your Tuesday, and I'll see you on Wednesday for more Home Choir fun and games. In the meantime, all the very best to you, tidings of comfort and joy. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.